Hello, lunar enthusiast, and may I ask what Dean had in mind with the word house today? Today, I've compiled some material I think you'll find particularly intriguing for our examination. As such, don't forget to sign up for the newsletter. Keep in mind that sharing and commenting on it is optional but encouraged. Let's have a peek. The question is, what do we have today? Follow this guide to understand the long-term lunar price consolidation. The cost is nothing special, though. Investors are growing restless and eager for a breakthrough due to a lack of action. It appears that investors are taking a hands-off attitude to Luna, as evidenced by the diminishing size of its social sphere. The bears have the upper hand, and Luna price might drop to the 200-day simple moving average if they decide to sell out their holdings. Luna price has taken a hit, although not quite as much as other cryptocurrencies during this weak market. The token that fuels the Terra system has lost over 100% of its value since the crash in May and appears to be locked in consolidation. Some fundamental signs show that investors are highly confident and avoiding taking any action. As investors get out of Luna price, it hasn't moved. Since the moon crash occurred, there's been a noticeable decrease in online discussion of the token, and its price has reflected this trend. The social wheel, a statistic by sentiment, indicates that the price is likely to remain in consolidation unless something unexpected happens, and there is a significant increase in Luna references across all social platforms. On August 9, 6 IO exchanges are scheduled to introduce support for a Luna coin, but the token's price is only expected to fluctuate slightly to $2. Thanks to this method, investors may be less concerned about Luna. The 6 IO may not be a sizable enough exchange for the listing to have sparked a price change on its own. So, where does the Luna price go from here? On the 4-hour chart, Luna price is staying above its 100-day moving average. The 50-day simple moving average and the center line of the Bollinger Bands act as a ceiling on an upward trend. Traders might take advantage of the potential bearish reversal with support at Luna's 200-day simple moving average, SMAG, if the relative strength index, RSI, continues to diverge from the price. However, if investors follow the purchase signal from the moving average convergence-divergence, the lunar price may shrug off the aforementioned pessimistic outlook. More buyers will enter the market as the MACD goes into the positive region, and the Bollinger Band's upper border at 17 points will be breached. Bullish investors aim to ride the Luna price up to $60 in the medium run. Hourly charts show the Bitcoin market steadily climbing back to $1, and daily charts show a mysterious green polygon. As an example, how about a tiny bit of a traditional WE that is still in a deep and yet lower than 0%, but we should expect the growth once the Bitcoin starts it. At the moment, the value of a Bitcoin is around its lowest point. It's strange to think that this theorem has surpassed the year 2000 today. That concludes today's video content. Subscribe and spread the word for much amazing content like this. If you agree or disagree, please share your thoughts here. I'll catch you up in the next installment.